Hey everyone. So over the past few weeks, you've probably noticed the area we're working in is a little bit different. Now, occasionally we're going to hop over to the other old office and work on things, but the reason for this is the same reason a lot of you have. We're all working at home, so the home office, my boyfriend took it over. So instead, I had to gut our guest room, and I will show you what we did and where it started. Everybody, we all have this kind of room where we dump everything. It's kind of our holding pattern room. If things come in, that's where they go, and then we'll deal with them eventually. So I took that room and I turned it into a second office in our home. So unfortunately, whenever we have guests again, they're going to have to stay somewhere else. But until then, we both can work, hold meetings, do whatever we need to do Zooms, and not bother each other too much. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you the original room. I'm going to put a little video or a photo of that so you can see just where we started, and I'm going to show you what I'm actually working with. This includes a side of the office you don't usually see, and you're going to see why in just a minute. Okay, so when I am not on screen, this is actually what I am looking at. You're going to see the behind the scenes here a little bit. This is where the projects I'm currently working on, the things that are just coming in, obviously our sound paneling, all of that stuff is kind of behind the desk that you guys won't see when we're on camera. Now, I will say though that some of this stuff is a little harder to get to. We do have our lights over here trying to make the room brighter. We have our pile of items that we are currently working through. Now, we do have this shelf system. Apparently, Bruce has decided to take a nap up here. So we have a bunch of fandom and a bunch of fun little items up here on every shelf. The goal ultimately is to make this another background for when I shoot videos. We're not doing that just yet. So, we have fandom, we have some of our favorite books. We have gifts that we've been given. We have apparently a Luna Lovegood who fell over. We have some of our absolute favorite things kind of tucked away on these shelves. And they're ultimately here to become a backdrop for other videos. And we're going to start using this as a background for different things that we're working on. So that also kind of depends on, what we're working on and what stage we're at. One of the things I did want to make sure that we had in the office is plants. I love plants. I have gardens outside when the weather permits. We have 2 plants in here from perfectplants.com. I will be linking to their information. This one is a fig plant. Because of where it is and because of some of the lack of light and a few other things, we have a few leaves that we need to kind of prune off and take care of. We also have all of the pretty deco-crated stuff that came in the other day. I removed the calendar because, like I said in that video, I am not going to be fixing that every day because that would just be too much. And then we have the Zanzibar plant, or the ZZ plant, also from Perfect Plants. I love this plant. It is very, very low maintenance, and it kind of takes care of itself, and for some reason my cats think that it's great to chew on, so we're gonna have to work on that as well. We do have some things down here that you're gonna see a little bit more about. We do have the gaming and editing PC that I just put together in another video. I will link to that, as well as Jack's hamburger bed that is also featured in another video. But the general workspace, we do have the 27-inch Dell monitor hooked up to the gaming rig that I put together, as well as the Rocat keyboard and mouse. So those are great additions to the space. We also have the gaming headset that they sent us, the ELO, and that is the one with the RGB. And I tend to use that one for editing videos, and I can't hear anything else around me, so I absolutely love that. So in general, this is a very small space. It's just a 10 by 12 bedroom that we use to, record videos in and to actually get some work done in. Now, I do have this big 55-inch desk that I use for, obviously the lights are really bright on me right here, that I use for working on. One section is for the computer, one I do crafts or put my laptop on. But it is where I pretty much do everything at this point, and has been a really functional and great place to work. And I will be linking to an article that we are putting up at the same time as this video on how to create your own home office. I want to say all of the furniture that I purchased for this space was under $1,000, and then the computer that I built was $1,000 computer. So while that is a big investment, it is one in my business, and it is one that is going to keep us working here for a long time, as well as making new videos. Like, as I'm recording this, there's conference calls going on in the next bedroom. So welcome to 2020, and welcome to the new office, and how all of us are kind of figuring out as we go. So that's it for today. Just a quick office tour. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to link to items below that we used for this space, as well as a perfect plant one. And then I will be back in touch with you guys probably next week with some other great goodies. I will see you guys then. Bye.